Howdy y'all, so you're thinking about moving to Plano, Texas with a budget of around $600,000. Well, in this video, we're gonna hit the streets, all right? I'm gonna show you some different homes in this $500,000 to $600,000 price point so that you can gain a better understanding of exactly what you can come to expect. And so if that's what you're looking for, then stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below. Make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. Of course, we drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make that move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, then you got to reach out. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'll jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom call with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but hey, whatever is easiest for you, we've got your back when making a smooth move here in Dallas or in Plano, like I'm here today. I'm hanging out at the Legacy West. You might recognize the fountains right there. You've got a ton of different shopping. You've got your Lulu, your Tesla, your Peloton, all sorts of high-end stuff going on over here. But of course, we've done a few videos on Plano, but if this is your first one, then first of all, welcome. And second of all, let's cover just some of the quick, foundational pieces of information that you might want to know about Plano. So first of all is, this was all farmland about 40, maybe 50 years ago. And what's cool is, if you drive down the tollway, you can still, they've kept some of those lots as farmland out here. So you can kind of see that and just remember the roots of where Plano came from, right? But Plano has been really split up into kind of three different areas that kind of coincide with the schools here. And so I'm trying to stay away from the loud truck there, but gonna coincide with the schools where, the east side is where that original downtown Plano is, and generally the more affordable side over there. And then you've got the central, of course, which is gonna connect both the east, and then the west side, which is where you're gonna find, your higher end properties, right? And the schools, of course, are gonna be, one of the main draws, right? And Plano was really that first suburb to really blow up as the Dallas job market began to become more and more popular as far as the whole country is concerned, right? And people started moving here, and there was a real focus on building great schools. And then the parents would then commute, in and out of downtown. And that still kind of is the vibe, of course, except now, more and more people are working from home, of course. But yeah, safety is another thing that's pretty big here. So you aren't gonna see many homeless people roaming around, if any, really. And crime rates are remarkably low as well. So overall, a great suburban option out here. But now that we've covered some of the bases, let's head to that first neighborhood and I'll show you what's going on here in this price point. See you there. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood. Let's jump right into it, shall we? So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $520,000, 4 beds, 2.5 baths on 2,600 square feet, which is gonna put you at $199 a square foot, built in 1999 on under a quarter of an acre, so a 0.16 acre lot right here. You're gonna have the 2-car garage on the back side that you'll access via the alley on the back side there. And then this is, of course, is going to be that traditional brick style that you'll see a lot of here in Plano. And then on the inside, you will have that open concept, the vaulted ceilings. You'll have the updated kitchen, the second living area upstairs, And then in the backyard, you've got a cozy little backyard with a garden actually in the corner. I guess the previous owner liked to grow their own vegetables and things like that back there. So, but yeah, let me give you a shot down the street. So one thing that I don't like is when cars are parked in the street like this and it's kind of tight, you know, to squeeze in and drive down the street. I'm not a big fan of that, but you do have some really big trees. So, you know, of course, Plano is a pretty established suburb as a whole. Of course, you can find some new developments, but yeah, this street is going to be pretty typical. Well, minus the cars in the front. You don't see a lot of that. I was kind of shocked, and I was like, oh man, I've got the house that has all the cars on the driveway. But you know, there's a silver lining to everything. So I can show you what some of the cons, right? So yeah, so maybe you know, if you don't like that, then we'll just scratch that one off the list when you're looking for your home, right? So, but yeah, other than that, I mean, shoot, you got some pretty nice landscaping right here with the stones and everything. Very, very quiet back here. I actually used to play when I was little. We played soccer games all the time at Russell Creek Park over here. And so I've been in and through and around these neighborhoods when I was a youngster. Used to come around here all the time. I had some teammates who actually lived in this neighborhood right here. Not this particular street, I don't remember, but yeah, I used to hang out around here all the time. And yeah, this is a great little neighborhood, right? And so you're gonna be close to, you got 121/SRT/Sam Rayburn Tollway right up there to the north of you right here. So you can get east and west, and then the tollway will be right there. So you can get north and south, you know, really easily as well. So you can really get anywhere. And that is one thing that you will want to know is you are going to want to have your toll tag when you're here in really anywhere in DFW. Because, well, the alternative is if you don't have it and you go through the same toll, they're just going to whack you for a higher fee, you know, because they have to track you down and mail you the bill and do it all through paper and stuff instead of just doing it automatically, right, through the toll tag, right? So, you know, just get the toll tag. Of course, when you work with us, we have that pre-move-in checklist. That, you know, we'll get you set up with the toll tag, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Don't worry about it. But I like to mention it just so, you know, it is an extra cost, right? That's, you know, depending on how often you might be using that, you know, just something to consider there. Now, schools, let's talk about the schools, because actually this particular street, this neighborhood actually feeds into Frisco, right? Frisco ISD. And so, that'll be one thing about Plano. Parts of this northern part of Plano will feed into Frisco schools right here. So, you know, that's, you know, I know a lot of people are looking to get into Frisco schools. So, of course, not everything, you know, again, some of these Plano neighborhoods actually feed into there as well. So just something to consider on that front. But if you're in Plano, speaking about Plano specifically, of course, Plano was ranked the number 12th best school district in the entire state of Texas, right? So one thing you have to understand about DFW is we're stacked here when it comes to schools. So we actually take up 8 out of the top 10 best school districts in the state of Texas, right? So yeah, you've got a plethora of options to choose from as far as great schools go. Here in the Metroplex here, and then some parents even look into private school, especially ones here in Plano, because you have a few options. Of course, you have Prestonwood Christian Academy right over there, right on the west side of the tollway over there, and then I went to Green Hill, and you have Green Hill, Hockaday, and St. Mark's are in the top 35 best private schools in the entire nation. And so you got all those three are pretty close to each other, maybe, you know, around 20 minutes or so, depending on where you are in Plano. So that's not too bad to get over there. I mean, I had many friends in high school and everything who lived up in Plano, right? And so, you know, if you don't want to do the public school thing and go the public school or private school route, then you can definitely do that as well. So, but yeah, I say Preston with Chrissy because if you didn't know, I help coach the varsity soccer boys at Green Hill, and we're actually playing Prestonwood Christian here in a couple weeks at their place. So looking forward to that. They got a nice little stadium. Well, it's actually not little, it's actually kind of big. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, hey, if you're finding value from what we're talking about so far, hey, please tap that like button down below. It'd mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well, because I'm telling you, you don't want to miss the next video that we drop. So make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can be alerted when that happens. And of course, I was born and raised here, so I love sharing some of that insider information that I picked up throughout the years here. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the second neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $557,000, 4 beds, 3 baths on 3,400 square feet. It's gonna put you at $164 a square foot, built in 1999 on just over 1/3 of an acre right here. So you got a pretty big lot. You got the 2-car garage down the driveway right there. And this is gonna be that traditional brick style. You've got the little bridge right here. It almost feels like a castle, like you're going across the moat a little bit. No deadly alligators in here, I don't think, but a unique little feature right here in the front. But on the inside, you're gonna have that open floor plan, the vaulted ceilings. Honestly, the kitchen could be updated a little bit, but certainly functional, move-in ready. You actually have counter space for days on the inside in here. And then in the back, you've got a covered patio looking out to of course, that oversized backyard back there. But yeah, so we're here on a little cul-de-sac, little corner cul-de-sac right here. I'll give you a little shot down the street right there. So yeah, again, clean streets. You got nice yards. You got the landscaping in front right there as well. So you got, here's this side as well. Same thing pretty much over here. But yeah, you've got some bigger trees in this one here. So, 1999. So of course the trees are going to be, they cover your roof right there a little bit. So, that'll help you out a little bit on the electric bill a little bit right there. So, yeah, but a lot of traditional brick. I see a traditional brick and stone over there, combination over there. So maybe we'll get down there and I can show you that. But yeah, landscaping. It's pretty quiet back here as well. I mean, you're not really hearing anything. You're not gonna have much through traffic coming back here either. But you're gonna be pretty close to, the high school is literally right there. You could theoretically walk. You might be more of a bike situation right there. So if your child wanted to, ride their bike over to school every day, you can definitely do that. You've also got Oak Point Nature Preserve right here as well, which is I believe it's like 600 acres of just trails and a nature preserve, and also they got little ponds in there as well, and then they have a zip line thing in there as well. So that's a pretty cool park right there. Well, really, it's a nature preserve, right? So we got to call it by its proper name right there. But yeah, one thing that people ask sometimes is, okay, if I'm in Plano, am I able to stay in Plano, or do I need to go other places to get what I need? And the answer is absolutely yes. You can stay in Plano. You're going to have access to everything that you need. Of course, this is one of those more established suburbs. There you go. There's that brick and stone combination right there. We got another little corner cul-de-sac right here. And so, yeah, you're gonna have access to everything that you need in Plano, of course. And then if you want to go into Dallas, I mean, Dallas is only gonna be about 20 miles away down there, right? So, you know, you straight shot, or an easy shot rather, right into there. So yeah, listen, we love helping our clients get into homes in really good locations that they feel really good about. So, you know, but of course we can't help you if you don't reach out, right? So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight to a Zoom with us. Of course, that's our favorite, but whatever's easiest for you, you know, we've got your back when making a smooth move out here in Dallas, or of course in Plano. I feel our team is the best in the world at finding you your dream home at the right price. So we're crushing a bunch of deals for our clients right now, and we'd love to do the same for you. So with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the third neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $585,000, 4 beds, 4.5 baths on 3,900 square feet. Gonna put you at $199 a square foot, built in 1993 on just under a quarter of an acre lot size right here. You are gonna have a 3-car garage on the back side that you'll access via the alleyway back there. It's gonna be that traditional brick yet again. We got some white brick this time, but you're gonna have that semi-open floor plan. You've got the vaulted ceilings. The kitchen, you know, could be brought into the 21st century, but if you look closely, it's actually a really cool look that goes with the rest of the home and still super functional, right? So that's a pretty cool feature right there. You got the master has bay windows that looks out to the backyard. That's super cool. You've got a second living area upstairs, and then you have a long balcony looking down into the main living room right there. So you do have a covered patio in the back, but it is a smaller backyard. I feel like, you know, the kids, if they're gonna play, will play, you know, in this large front yard right here on the cul-de-sac back here. So this is a cul-de-sac street. Here, I'll give you the shot down the street. So you've got some nice trees, really clean street, the brick mailboxes. Looks like the trees are meeting at the top up there, but yeah, super cool little street right here. You know, what I wanted to show you this one, by the way, because you know, listen, there is some variety in Plano, right? Because you know, you can find that traditional, you know, traditional brick, open floor plan, vaulted ceiling. You can find that, right? But the thing with Plano, because it's so established, it's got some unique homes in here, and that's the charm that it's going to have over Frisco, which can feel a little bit cookie cutter sometimes, right? And so that's not just me saying it. You know, we've had some clients say, man, I feel like all the homes in Frisco look the same. And so, which is kind of true, honestly. So, you know, Plano has a really unique feel to it right here with that variety. I mean, I saw some colonial style, some craftsmen in here as well. So you've got to definitely have the variety going for you here in Plano, right? So yeah, you know, you got good landscaping, good yards. Here you go. Here's a beautiful, they got the flowers and everything going on right there. And then, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be very, very quiet back here. This is a really kind of secluded neighborhood back here, but you're still gonna be pretty close to the tollway, maybe 5 minutes away. You know, get north and south there, get down to Bush, go east and west. You've got main shopping center, Park and Preston right up the road up there. You've got Glen Eagles Country Club, if that's your thing. And if you need some shopping, you got shops at Willow Bend over there. You can go up to Legacy West. You can do date night up there. You know, you've really got access to everything that you need out here, that's for sure. So, but let's talk about one of the things that maybe isn't so popular, which are the property taxes, right? So, you know, I know a lot of people love to complain about how high the property taxes are here in Texas. And listen, I get it, and I agree with you. They are higher than certainly other states that many of you might be coming from, right? But the one thing that you have to remember is we don't have the state income tax here. And so that definitely helps us out on the tax front. And we actually did another video where we broke it all down. We did the math and we asked the question, you know, is Dallas a better spot to live from a tax standpoint than some of these other states? And you know, I think you might be surprised maybe by the conclusion that we came to in that video. So make sure you click or find that. We'll link it in the description down below. We'll have a few links down there that you might find interesting, but you'll want to watch that after this video because we still got some more places to take you right here. But here in Plano, the current property tax rate right now is right at 2.18%, which is going to be on the lower end here in DFW. So of course the range here will range from anywhere from 1.8 to 3.4%. So, you know, Plano is going to be in that, you know, top 5, certainly top 10, you know, of the lower tax rates of the popular suburbs that everybody's really moving to. I mean, of course, you have some spots that are way out in the country that, of course, have, you know, like at that 1.8 and, you know, 1 plus, you know, those types of things. But, you know, Plano is going to be one of the most attractive when it comes to the property tax rates over here. So yeah, but this should give you a pretty good idea here. With that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the 4th neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $595,000, 5 beds, 3 baths on 3,100 square feet, which is gonna put you at $189 a square foot, built in 1998 on under a quarter of an acre, a 0.19 acre lot right here. You are gonna have a 3-car garage on the back side that you'll access via the alley on the back side there. And this is going to be that traditional brick style here yet again. You got a little herringbone pattern right there in the middle. But on the inside, you're going to have that open floor plan, vaulted ceilings. You've got an updated kitchen. You got the second living area upstairs, the game room up there as well. And then in the back, you have an elevated patio overlooking the pool back there. And yeah, I was looking at some homes in this price, like right in this kind of top end of the 500s right here. And some of them fed into Frisco ISD, but they were a little bit smaller, right? And so I feel like, you know, this one was a better one to show right here. You know, I'll give you a little shot down the street right here. So we're on a kind of a smaller street, but here we'll walk down to the end and give you a better view. But you got some nice landscaping, you got the stone work right there. We got some rocks right here. I'll show you this one when we get closer. But yeah, super quiet back here. Yeah, really good landscaping actually in this one right here. But yeah, pretty good sized trees in here again, of course. I mean, you'll get that in Plano, the good sized trees, of course. You know, again, very established neighborhood, or suburb, very established suburb is Plano. All right, let's see. Let's get down here. Let's see. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. You can see the trees are almost catching up or meeting at the top right there, which I love. You got the brick mailboxes in here. So, yeah, really cool neighborhood right here. Yeah, you're gonna be pretty close to the hospital, actually, right up there. You got 121 not too far away up there as well. You got the grocery store right around the corner. And then if you need to do some shopping, you got Stonebriar Mall not too far away. And then Legacy West over there as well if you want some more high end, or if you want to take the spouse on a nice little date night out there. Not too far away to do that. But yeah, pretty cool spot on the north side of Plano up here. But let's do a nice little recap on this price point here that we've looked at here today. Well, actually, first, one of the things that I like to mention is, I mean, that price per square foot, right? Because we have many of you coming from California, New York, Chicago, Seattle, Minneapolis, different places, right? So, and you know, to get a home like this for under $200 a square foot, right? Many times under $200 a square foot is unheard of in some of these places, right? Especially, I mean, in California, it's more like 500 minimum, maybe more like 1,000 price per square foot. So the point is, your dollar is really going to be able to stretch a lot further, in many cases, out here in Dallas, and of course, here in Plano, like we're here specifically today, right? But in this price point, you know, you're gonna have, square footage wise, you're gonna be anywhere between like 2,000 and 4,000 square feet. You know, 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms, somewhere in there. You know, you'll have the 2-car garage sometimes, lots of 3-car garages though as well. You know, you'll have that option to have a pool as well. You'll have that second living area as well, and probably one other bonus room, like a game room or something like that as well. And again, that backyard area, you'll probably have the covered patio back in there as well. And yeah, typically, you know, around 1/4 acre, probably just under most of the time. But yeah, you know, I mean, I think that's manageable, of course. You know, less yard work, less lawn mowing work for you right there. So, you know, everything has a silver lining, right? And you're right here in the heart of Dallas too, which is I mean, you really are in a great location here in Plano. I mean, you can, you know, get down to Dallas easily. You can go up to Frisco easily. You're really right here in the middle of things, right here. So, and yeah, of course, a lot of these homes are a little bit older. It's an established neighborhood, right? So, you know, you might have 1 or maybe 2 previous owners, right? But you can really find some great deals in one of the best school districts in Texas, once again, right? So, yeah, really great spot is Plano, a great option for you. So yeah, if Plano is where you want to be, then you got to reach out, you know, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, jump on our calendar. If you want to jump straight to a Zoom, you know, that's our favorite, but whatever's easiest for you, you know, we've got your back. We're making the move out here. And hey, if you found value from this, tap that like button down below. It would mean the world to us if you did that. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed as well while you're down there. Tap the bell to get notified. And yeah, hey, if I want to invite you to, if you are continuing your research, click on the Dallas, Texas Living name down below. That'll take you to our main channel page, and you can use the search bar on that page to look up whatever it is that you might be interested in, whether it's a specific topic or a specific area that you're really keen on and want to learn more about. Odds are we've covered it, but if I haven't, then, you know, drop me a comment down below, or if you have something on your mind about this video, if you have a question, feel free to drop that down below. I respond to everybody, and we'd love to get the conversation going down in the comments right there. But yeah, listen, if you don't know where to go from here, then you should see some videos popping up on the end screen right now that can definitely point you in the right direction. So, of course, again, we've done a ton of different styles of videos. We've really blanketed Dallas here for you guys. So whichever one of those is popping out to you, make sure you click on that right now. And until the next video, I'll see you around town.